Hello and welcome to the GGX cast. With me, The Broken Dream, and on the other side we have Nero.
Yes. Yes, it. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. No, wait. Did I? Is it good? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
No, it's not fine. Yeah, it's fine. Now it's
That's
fine.
okay.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
Super
okay.
fine.
Even if you don't see it moving, it's moving. It's just that I'm in a
Yeah.
I'm in a mode that you cannot see them move. Like,
Yeah, that's fine.
wait. Oh shit. No, it doesn't.
No, it's not fine. Nothing is fine.
It's not moving. Oh wait. I had like some trouble with the set.
I'm gonna ask you how was your week, and you're going to say to me that you didn't do shit, and then I'm going to go into detail in how I jumped off a building with my bike and almost died, and then fell on a skateboard while jumping off from 10 stories.
Okay. This fucking mic, man.
Oh, that's not you.
No, I'm not, I didn't mute it. I'm still working. Is that the mic is always disconnecting? Like it's getting on my nerve, kind of. Um,
My dick.
okay. It's working, but it's just annoying because like it should be.
Okay. Wait, did you cut the sound or not?
No, I didn't. It's just the mic that had some trouble with
So
it.
they're still hearing me?
Huh?
Can I make comments about...
No. The mic is working. They hear everything that we're saying.
Oh, okay. So all my comments about the Holocaust? Oh.
Yeah. The mic is working. It's not
I'm gonna
a
get
joke.
the platform. So can I talk about my week now?
Yeah, but
Can I
you're a
talk
little bit
about
far
my
from
week
your
now?
bike, so
Can
that's
I
the thing.
talk about my week now?
So, how was your week?
I played Splatoon. You know what this means?
No.
That means I splatted a lot of people.
2 seconds.
And I got splatted back. People. I love putting my ink everywhere.
No homo.
And my ink is pretty thick. Really, really thick. And it's not easy to remove. No, I played Splatoon. Splatoon 2 to be more precise. I rented a copy and it still plays nice. There's still a lot of people, and it's not too long to get a match.
Okay.
And it's not like Splatoon 1 where people are flying and shooting white ink while they're flying. There's still not like a lot of cheaters. And no, it's pretty fun, and I get some pretty decent matches in there. And I got pretty consistent results. You know, I win 2 or 3 matches in a row, and then I get splatted, and then you just fall on a team that just didn't spread out enough, and then the other team is just better coordinated. But I haven't played ranked yet because I'm like level 8 or 9. But I'm getting there.
Okay.
So yeah, it was actually pretty fun. Oh, I guess I can talk about that. I got the DLC for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
And it's actually it's the same thing as Streets of Rage. It's a survival mode where there's different environmental effect and different power-ups. So the power-ups are things like you're going to get health every time you hit an enemy, but your health constantly drains. You can play as Shredder. You can play as Bebop or Rocksteady. Or every time you hit an enemy, you're going to get Sushi, which boosts your score. And every time you do a run, and you manage, basically you amass crystals. When you have enough crystals, you get to another world, and the longer you go, the more stuff you get, so your characters level up. You get, unlike Street Fighter 6, you actually get a lot of new skins. They unlock a lot of skins from the beginning. They have skins that are referenced to the TMNT, like the 2003 series, even the series from like 2012 and 2015, the Mirage comics. So you have skins that are like 8-bit. You have skins that are black and white, like the comics. They're really cool, and you can get more and more and more. And you also get to play Karai, the daughter of the Shredder, and
I forget that she existed.
and Usagi Yojimbo, Samurai Rabbit. It's pretty cool. And then as you go along, each and different world is a reference to the turtles. So you get a world that's the future where the Foot Clan wins. You get a world where it's like the Mirage comics, and you're inside comic book panels, and the panels are like references to stuff. So there's one panel that's when the Foot jump Leonardo. So that's pretty cool. And there's a lot of stuff like that. It's really, really, really interesting. And it's pretty hard. So far, I think I've managed, out of the 6 dimensions, I only managed to get as far as 3 or 4 on my own, and 5 while I was playing with other player.
Okay.
Because
so
you get
some multiplayer.
Yeah, you get crystals, and then when you get enough, you go to another dimension. But every dimension gets harder with more parameters, and you need to gather more crystals. So the next dimension, now there's wind blowing constantly, and it's fucking hard as fuck. The enemies get more aggressive and stuff like that. No, it's pretty well made, and it's just like $5 or $10. So, and it's a game that really deserves it because they were constantly updating throughout the months. That's like their second update. The first update was free. That update was just, well, not just, but it was a lot of rebalancing and the new mode. But that mode was really fun because now you could decide if you want more aggressive enemies, if you want revives, if you want to have continues, or do you want the power ups to be unlimited, and that those small balancing things really help the game become better. For example, you had things missing, like the grabs didn't make you invincible, so you never grab. But now you got really smarter, aggressive enemies, and you can use nuanced and subtle tactics like grabbing to become invincible. And just those changes really made the game a lot more entertaining. And now, on top of that, you have the survival mode and 2 new characters and new skins. So you want to play those old characters again on top of playing the new characters. Like, for example, Yojimbo has a double jump, and Karai has electricity powers like her father. So that's really cool. And she also has a Kusagari Rama. She has a chain and with a metal hand. So her attacks are different, and she has a mix of like range stuff. When she does a heavy attack, she doesn't get closer. She just throws out a chain, which gives her a lot of range. So it's really cool.
Okay.
So what else?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so that was it. Yeah, it was trying Splatoon and playing the new Turtles game. And I guess I'm also going to get ready for October, when I get to play a lot of horror games. And I'm kind of glad I got the PS5 controller, because it's kind of awkward sometimes playing PlayStation games with an Xbox controller. You could tell it wasn't made for those specific games. But yeah, I'm probably going to play a lot of like Legacy of Kain or Resident Evil. And I don't know how I'm going to do the format this year, but I think I'm going to play one game and play as far as I can before switching to another game. I might dedicate like 2 streams to the game, because I don't want to run out of games like immediately.
You have enough game to never run out of game. Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Bullshit.
You'd be surprised, but it would take me a while. I remember Super Best Friend ran out of games to play after 5 years, and then they were stuck, doing a lot of indie games.
But you don't play enough to...
Because there's not a lot of mainstream horror games anymore. There's been a resurgence with Resident Evil and everything, but we'll see.
Yeah, those doesn't work. So yeah, I'm testing something at the same time.
Halloween.
I was working on that too. I was about to stream on Below Dark or something like that.
I can't wait for Halloween
So yeah.
when the pumpkin screams.
So I was waiting for that.
You know they were using turnips before, right?
Yeah, I know that.
And the turnips were fucking terrifying.
Yes.
I'm really scared of turnips
But
now.
one was cheaper than the other.
Yeah, but turnips are terrifying.
Yeah, I know. I saw the video.
Because they look awful. They just look like, I'm a turnip. Life is suffering.
Oh yeah, seriously, yeah. Okay, what's on my side? Playing some Street Fighter, so now I'm gold. Didn't move for like.
Oh yeah, I'm Iron 4 now in Street Fighter. And
Almost gold.
I managed to beat a guy that was like gold 3 or gold 1.
Maybe gold one. I'm still gold. I'm still gold. That's not even gold one. It's just that I didn't play Street Fighter this week.
And the gold guys don't destroy me as hard as they used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that you're watching me like, you will not destroy me as hard as you used to. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you were pretty weak for a gold.
Damn. That's hard, but yeah.
Because you didn't perfect me every match.
No, because I'm trying to have fun at the same time.
No. Fun's are pussies.
I'm not trying that hard.
No. We have to. I only try hard.
The best way I can explain it, like as a gold, I'm like a bad gold just because I don't use like I don't use drive rush. I don't have a good use of my drive.
Because you're a pussy.
My combo or my use of combo is really bad. Like no, I'm trash as a gold. You're right, but that's the thing. Is like I know that I'm trash at it.
Golds only use drive rush and drive impact.
No. They like I will say
Golds
I won't lie.
have the ability to read the minds, and they can shoot fire out of their eyes.
Shoot, but like I won't lie for not a gold user, but oh wow, sorry, I just saw that I didn't even have my gameplay running on the background. Just that I prefer the gameplay running on the background instead of what is it? Is this one not starting? Stop. Restart. Background. Stop. Ooh. Maybe it doesn't exist. Let me get the last gameplay. Is that I didn't play Street Fighter this week, so I'm trash. Like I'm learning to use gold.
Drive impact.
Drive rush.
The drive bar in general.
No, the drive bar I use it pretty well. It's not the drive bar the problem. It's really the drive rush. The usefulness of the drive rush is like far away in my head. Like I don't know how to use it. That's the thing. That's the new mechanic that I have to learn how to use it.
Yeah, sometimes I call bullshit on the people who use it, but I'm just like, no, I get good. It's not that hard.
You know, like it's not like that bad of a thing. Like that's my last stream. 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours. Let's take this one. Almost 4 hours. Oh, okay. It was the same. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have a Street Fighter win-lose counter.
Oh my fucking.
This stream I was getting fucked with a big F. If I remember, it was like 20 defeat to 15 victory. I was getting fucked.
Last time I went on casual, I only got guys that were just really bad. They were either modern or just like low iron or rookie, and I managed to get like 4 in a row on the guy.
Yeah. No, yeah. Like I was just watching some stuff and trying to get good at it. But yeah, this week I didn't play that much. Like that was the only match that I had, and was like I almost get out of gold 1 to get gold to get gold 1 star, and that's it. I'm not that good for real. What else? Yeah, I did play a potion maker, and and Blasphemous 2 because I wanted to. I needed to try some games, and I had them on my. I had them on my. I had them there, so ready to be played, and Potion Maker is funny, kind of.
You mean Potion Maker?
Yeah, Potion Maker.
I heard Pushing a Maker.
Okay, Potion Maker. So one thing that I did see is that the fact that how can I say that? Potion Maker is funny. It's the last game that I did play last time. There's people who will buy some potion for the dumbest reason ever. That there will be like someone like, oh, I did fight a bandit and I won, and after that I ran and I fell on my head and I lost consciousness. Do you have a potion for me? I'm like, bullshit! You just got fucked by a bandit.
Oh my god.
Take your potion.
Oh my god.
And there's like some people who are like, oh, there are people who are like annoying. I want to burn their house. I'll pay you extra. Give me the burning potion. It's like, I shouldn't sell it to you, but I need money. Take it.
Wow.
So yeah, Potion Maker is kind of funny of a game. It's an indie game. Looks interesting and everything. What else? What else? I did play Blasphemous 2. So Blasphemous 1 was cool. I would say the start of Blasphemous 2 is weaker than the start of Blasphemous 1. I feel like the first champion looks more terrifying and more imposing than the one in the 2. It's almost is a similar story from what I can see. I'm not that far. I didn't finish the game. I didn't perfect the game yet. What else? They talk a lot. You can see that they have a budget for people to do voice acting, and goddamn, they talk a lot.
Is the thing on review just part of the mod, or is that another mod?
Huh?
The sigil on his chest.
I think it's part of the mod.
Because I don't remember that being part of the mod.
Yeah, it's part of the mod, but you can remove it.
Oh.
Like, you can remove it. I did keep it. I was about to change it to have, like, black hair.
Oh.
So, yeah, so I played some, like, I think 1 hour and a half of Blasphemous. Good game, still the same. The fact that you have the choice between, I think, like, I think like having between three weapon is fun. The only thing is like I think that each weapon is a difficulty.
Yeah.
Like I have the feeling that each weapon is a difficulty. Like I choose the one that has like a little bit more range and a little bit more damage. So I feel like I choose like the easy difficulty kind of. Didn't stop me from dying like at least 5 times against the same champion.
Yeah.
And yeah, looks interesting, looks good, still Blasphemous, still the same game. Just that they talk a lot. I would say that. The starting is a lot more talking than the first game. So that's my take on Blasphemous.
So you're saying it sucks and nobody should buy it?
I didn't say that.
No, you did.
Okay.
It's on record.
Okay. Didn't remember saying that, but maybe.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to remember for you.
Oh
my god, I hate when they do that. They use it, but they do nothing.
I was so mad.
Too early.
And I still won.
Yeah.
I was the things like the timing for the super when you do this dive kick, empower an empower push kick is difficult to time, like especially for me. And all that you can see me win and lose on stream on GG Multiply here on
Streaming After Dark.
And everything else. What else? Yeah, so that's what I did this week. Working on 2 videos that will come out this week. No, one that came out No, Monday I will edit for your video. So Tuesday and one Friday maybe, depending on what you want to do. So we'll work on those.
Yeah, I'll. The
Done
new
kind of.
video is ready. It's
Yeah.
just I didn't upload it. It was
Yeah.
rendering when I left. I forgot to upload it.
Yeah, me too. It's not that I forgot.
I'm
Just
retarded.
finish it. So that's kind of
And I'm
the
a
thing.
faggy.
So yeah, I still was winning, so that's not the problem.
I can see that.
But yeah, like I think that after that I lose one, I lose two because I was trash. Yeah, like you see now I'm doing my combos just a little bit more because
Yeah, those guys always do that. They're losing, and then they go no fuck it, and then they go 120%.
yeah. But now it's just because like I don't do my combos, so the thing is like
No, I'm talking about you, nigga.
me. 3-1.
You know, oh, okay, I'm losing. Okay, now I'm good now. And then you go, oh, he was hiding his true strength this entire time.
It's not that. It's that sometimes you like each game.
The
is
power of
different.
the Satsui no Negro is revealed at last.
Each game is different. That's the thing. So some games are better than others.
Man, that would be a good intro for like a fifth generation era game. The power of the Satsui no Negro is revealed at last.
Let me do
The
just
galaxy
one
is
thing
at
that I
peace.
forgot. Because I was testing some stuff and I just
The last Metroid has emeralds.
that sounds just stupid. That was just stupid.
Yeah. They don't even have butts. They just float. How can you have emeralds when you don't have a butt?
Just have to change this shit. Apply to change it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I just saw that he wasn't moving, so that the chat is like stuff. So let's start showing some stuff, some navigation shit.
I still think Jury with shoes is one of the smallest but smartest mods I have ever seen.
Fuck this mod. I had like a jury who's like her tattoo cover her up.
No.
But I think it's like
barefoot is not haram, my brother. You do not understand. We must save the youth from this succubus and her barefoot.
Okay, anyway, let's start. So we have this image that we can start with just because I find her cute. So yeah. Always starting with a cute image because we can. Oh yeah, true. I don't have the subject in the lineup, so we can start with talking about it. I think that did you hear about what happened with what's the game engine already? Damn it, not Unreal. Why do I forget the name now? God damn it.
Unity.
Yeah, thank you, Unity.
No problem. That's why I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
So, I'm just gonna cover the Unity stuff just because, like, I don't want to make it a big part. Not because I'm not interested. It's like, one, it does affect us less than the developer and the indie developer. But two, it's also because, in my opinion, it was a dumb decision from Unity, and they will pay for it. So for those who don't know, Unity is a game engine mostly used by indie developer and small scale teams. It's just easier to use than what's her name, Unreal Engine. I won't lie, Unreal is like more C, when Unity is C++, is C sharp. So the difference is, I would say big, because one is easier to code, to work with, and have a lot of tutorial. The other have a lot of tutorial, but the coding fast is kind of more, I would say, difficult. Depending on the way that you're seeing it. Sorry, this is my professional way of seeing it. It's like some dumb shit. So Unity decided that for every download, they will start charging you 25 cents or something like that. So you don't care how much money you make, they will charge you. So developers are not happy, understandably. understandable.
Understandably.
Yeah, understand.
Understandably so.
Understandably so. Thank you. So it's understandable because now if you don't like a game or a game is too woke, 25,000 downloads
Yeah.
to make them pay, and because Unity decided to change the contract from nowhere, thinking that they are the shit. And the reason why I think that this is not that big of a deal, and I want to be clear, it's not that big of a deal because what they did is outrageous. It's not that big of a deal because they're not the only game engine in the market. There are thousands of game engine on the market. The Red engine is free to use, even discontinued by CD Projekt Red. You can still keep it, use it, update it, and use it, rename it. You still have like the Frostbite engine. You have Godot. You have Unreal. The market is full, and Unity was thinking that they were the king. That's the thing. So the fact that they're gonna get fucked, it's their problem, and at the same time, they should have see it coming because they're not the king. Like, you're not the king of the hill. You cannot do that stuff. Like, Reddit makes sense that they made some changes because Reddit is Reddit. They're the only ones left, kind of. Twitter making changes is okay because Twitter is Twitter. Twitter is like its own ecosystem, if you see what I mean. But not Unreal, fucking GameCube. GameCube just because it's the same. Unity is like,
Yeah, it is a GameCube logo.
yeah.
Nintendo should sue. They have ground to sue now.
Yeah. But Unity is not that special. It's just a game engine that's a lot used, and then you're gonna get sued, and you just from your ashes will come the golden age of game engine. That's it. You had like a part of the market, and now you're just gonna die for nothing.
Yeah, you kind of fucked it up. You dropped the ball, and now people will move to a golden era, a new era,
Without you.
but without you. you by your fuck up, you basically pushing people to a better era.
Yeah, and that's
When you could have been part of that era,
You could.
but you won't.
No.
You will end up like Shang Tsung, and you will be a snake hole salesman. Who wants to buy Unity? It's actually a good game engine. My daughter bought your game engine, and the game never came out.
But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, from what I can see, Unity just fucked it up for themselves. But for everything else, it's okay. We're gonna be good. In my humble opinion with that. So let's go to the next one. Okay. So I saw this and I just thought of you, and I was thinking, what's your answer to the question? So I will read the question. What's something that a YouTuber has done in a video that instantly made
Me stop watching.
well, yeah. I have the explanation. Presenting themselves with the pronoun.
Oh yeah. There was a sometimes I watch like just weird things that are completely out of my what you'd consider me to like. And it's a YouTuber who she makes DIY stuff. She makes her own clothing and accessories, and she's kind of gothic, and she has a nice style. And she's like, oh, I made this new dress or something like that. So like, okay, that's not me. But you know how, I've watched a 20-minute video of a Japanese pen store. They were selling pens, but the guy is so much into selling you the pen. He's like, yeah, you use this kind of pen if you have this kind of job. If you're not in a hurry, of course you're going to use a fountain pen, and your writing is going to be more deliberate. No, you should write words that you always write to give yourself a good idea of whether or not you like the pen. So I was watching her videos, and I'm like, oh, her videos are cool. It kind of has that SMR vibe without being an ASMR channel. And then she says, oh, my pronouns are, and I was like, oh boy. I tried to watch, but I couldn't, and I just haven't watched since.
No.
Or every fucking time, like Super Eye Patch Wolf, every fucking time they have to make a comment
Oh, those dumb comments that.
about feminism or racism.
Oh, each time they do that, I stop the video. Like, I was listening to someone who had like a video about One Piece, and for real, I won't lie, it looked like he's about to explode as a channel. And usually, I like to keep them like in my catalog just because like they look interesting, and at the same time, they inspire me to continue doing it like more consistently because my consistency is like my ADHD. No, it's the control of my ADHD.
Oh.
It's like I'm not consistent because I have ADHD. That's a joke. Fuck it. Who cares? And the thing's like, at some point, he's
Wait,
like,
I can't hear shit in those.
You're not hearing shit.
I thought I was hearing something, but no.
You're not.
Are you sure we're not muted?
No, we're not muted. I can hear stuff. Let me see something.
No, I mean below.
Yeah, you should. Do you hear something now?
I can't hear shit.
Okay. Because I know that I put the sound low just to be sure that it doesn't do an echo. Let me wait a second. Now?
Can't hear shit. Can't hear shit.
Okay, sorry. Okay, we can work with it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. It's supposed to come out, but you can hear stuff. So, like I said,
Yeah, there was a MMA channel that I was watching. I already forgot the name.
Okay.
Where he had to go on a rant about how no, you shouldn't like mock Garby Garcia because it's not fun to make fun of people. Hey, you make fun of men all the goddamn time, but you have one woman and now oh no, something misogyny, something fighters pay. When
Like-
they have to virtue signal about issues like fighters pays, union, women, racism. Ugh.
that's annoying. But I was listening to MMA on point just because they usually are.
Oh no, I
cool.
stopped watching a long time ago
Oh,
because of that.
Like they were talking about how what's the name? What's the name? They were talking about Cameroon's man and how that they're like fucking three white men talking about how it was a great time while you have like the three African king, and I'm like,
Who gives a fuck?
I don't need your validation, you fucking dumbass. Go back to school or something.
Okay, having
And-
three African champions.
And I won't lie. Just want to finish my idea before I lose it. The thing's like, I understand where you're coming from, but he's like, people didn't like Cameroon's man. No, people didn't like him. He wasn't likable as an individual. Like, he's more of an American, but he's trying to like revert to his African roots, even if like he doesn't really live in Africa.
Yeah.
And then they had like comment like you can see it even if like Kirby Covington has like more diehard fan than him, even from what he says. And I'm like in my head it's like what did he say? What did he say that was so important? Like shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Dana White is friend with
Covington.
with Covington. Like you talking shit when you're like outside in LA making money for just commenting on stuff. And like I know. It's kind of it coming from like and they were covering that like from what I heard, Edward didn't want to fight Covington.
Yeah.
And they're like, they should have let Edward fight someone else than Covington. I'm like, bitch, Covington's still at the top of his game.
Yeah. Fight him now. Just finding fucking excuses.
Like
For political reasons.
that was so freaking annoying. So yeah, that's one thing that's annoying. And when they started talking about diversity, I cut. Like the guy that I was talking that who was talking about One Piece, he was like, "Oh, the world is so living due to the diversity," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care. I don't care." I tried to watch another of his video to give him a chance, but no, I couldn't. And then he's like, "I'm black, so I'm black too." But
And
you don't need to know that.
lost me.
That's I block his channel for real. Like, I know is not the good thing to do, but in my eyes, something can be good and you can explain the good without talking about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I love One Piece. One Piece is good. The manga feel live in because even if the main character move away, you can see what's evolving around him. You can see the little island that you went 200 or 300 chapters ago still evolving and still running around. You can see new people existing in that village. That's gay.
What's gay?
One other piece.
I hesitated.
Fucking gay.
Okay, then no more. That's all I have left.
No, that was the action was gay. That wasn't meaning that.
No, you're gay.
I'm not sure. It's okay. But hey, like I said, like he got me until he started
Virtue,
dumb shit.
signaling,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
his dick size.
some people don't understand that people who virtue are like on another level. They want to protect their brand and that's why they're doing it. But hey, they think that because they do it, they will.
That's what happens when money is your god. You become susceptible to the whims of the devil.
Yeah. So okay, so that was the thing that I find funny. So good to know that we have like some of.
And that was the day I got
Oh
canceled.
yeah, and when they
My nuts are
start
crazy.
something, and they take like 30 minutes to start. Like they have to like give like 20 explanation for why they are not racist. Yeah, that made me stop immediately. Okay, so I have this too that I wanted to is I find it funny. The curse is broken. One Piece has officially broken the live action curse. Stop pretending I don't know.
It's not even a curse. It's just you put people who can't do shit to produce all those
people
shows.
that hate. Because, like, I was thinking about it. It's not that
Both.
they cannot. It's that they hate Japanese stuff so much that they have to put the American fucking dick in everything.
20 years ago today, we opened our hearts and our disc trays with the launch of PS2. 20 years ago, you were good, Sony.
Yeah.
Congrats on 20 years. Shut the fuck up. Wait, scroll down. I want to see a thing about the chicken. Fucking hell, how old is this chicken? No, dumbass.
Saw John Cena at my job today. Hey, hold up.
What'd he purchase?
Okay, that's done. So yeah, I just found it funny. So yeah, let's go to the next one.
And his name is John.
This
That game looks interesting.
Yeah, just let's go.
It looks like something from the 80s in Japan.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's interesting. Be a kick streamer, yeah. Japanese mecha side scroller action game to scramble voice announce. I forget the name. It just looks interesting. The scramble voice. Okay, that one.
The Scramble Vice.
Vice. It looks interesting. That's the only reason why I put it here.
She looks pretty darn cute.
Yep. So I'm looking forward for this game too. Let's go to the next one. Yeah. Okay. I didn't close this one. Oh yeah, this one. Oh. Yeah.
The
We
creator
have to
of
respect
Bleach
a man of culture.
is a man of culture who likes his titties and his butts and the titty butts.
Yeah. So the article, I will let you read it because you find it.
Bleach creator saddened With Bleach creator saddened lewd Orihime scene was cut from the anime. A lewd scene with Orihime getting removed from the Thousand Year Blood War anime. It's not unusual for certain scenes in the manga to get left out or change, and Bleach creator Tite Kubo recently explained why the scene with Yoichi placing her hands between Orihime's breasts was removed from the anime. Kubo replied to a fan on their official blog, Club Outside. The mangaka noted that the anime was airing in the late night time slot, meaning the show could get away with increased violence and gore. The sequence after Yoichi's appearance was too lewd, so it was a no-go, Kube said. Shame as I really liked the look on Yoichi's face when she scorns Ichigo. Those familiar with anime will find this immediately suspect, as there are plenty of lewd anime that have aired late night that have gotten away with outright nudity. Many will be suspicious that perhaps anime is now being cracked down on more when it comes to lewd content. I like that. Before it was, no, we have to secure our children from the lewd stuff, and now it's, no, we have to like put really abnormal weird shit to the children. We can't have normal shit. Have you seen Starship Troopers?
A long time ago.
So the thing with Starship Troopers, your dumbass said that the guy who made it was a lefty, but the thing is that the creator of Starship, I think
the dumbass?
You're a YouTuber dumbass.
I forget who he is.
I want to say it's Paul Verhoeven that makes Starship Troopers, but I know it's not. No, it's Verhoeven. Anyways,
like I have a lot of YouTubers that I follow. Right?
The thing with Starship Troopers is that it makes fun of left and right, and the thing is that when you go really far in both extremes, they kind of end up being the same anyways.
Like Matt Walsh was like, sacrifice yourself to get
yeah,
married.
To get married. It's like, no, I'm good, Matt
You
Walsh.
have a feminist that like sacrifice yourself because you're the woman deserve it.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh, they're both the same.
Yeah.
Except that before, at least the guy on the right would give you a tap on the back for doing dumb shit. But you know, in the 50s, the sacrifice of men would be recognized. But the thing is that, nah, I'd rather have a normal life and not sacrifice for a society that doesn't give a fuck about me. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna take care of me if I go to war and I get physically or mentally crippled. As we seen with the second and especially the Vietnam War. Like, you don't give a shit about me, so why am I going to... It's the same thing. They're censoring, but both for different reasons.
You talking about the Vietnam War? I just can say the war on Iraq. The Iraq War.
Every goddamn war.
They sacrificed people for like 20 years for nothing.
The war on my left nut against my right nut.
No. Stop, I don't want to know.
Both my balls are at war for 20 years now.
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, no, I agree with you on that part. Like, it's kind of annoying.
Testicles after that.
It's kind of annoying the fact that, anyways, it's just stupid. But yeah, like, hey, I agree with Cuba on that. Cuba should fight them. Like, they shouldn't have censored it. Let's get the next one. So, the update of Cyberpunk is here. Not the DLC. DLC will be here on Monday, from what I remember.
Monday.
Sorry. But I did play a little bit of the game. With the update, I will start a new game and stream it, and I will say that the game is pretty cool. Like, okay, I will say something that will get me cancelled. The game was never that bad. Like, for someone who purchased it from the start, and I would have said if the game was trash. Like, Ghost did have the version that's trash. And he finished the game 1.5 times.
Yeah.
So, he was playing on PlayStation 4. So, he had like the worst version ever.
Yeah, but Ghost is gay though.
That's not the question.
So you do admit that he is.
No, I just changed the subject because that doesn't die yet. I had. And things like, I was listening to Legacy Killer HD, and he said something that I wanted to say is that, yes, it was a shitty game. It was a shitty practice to sell a game that wasn't working on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But for everyone else in every other console, it was working pretty fine. Like even I did finish the game 2 times and it was okay. I didn't have that much glitch, except some glitch that I cannot.
Oh yeah, when the
Yeah.
face disappears or when the model is inside another
Yeah,
model.
yeah, those two glitches were horrible.
Or when there's like no face but there's still the muscles on the knee and the teeth.
No, that didn't happen.
Or when the body goes through a wall and gets stuck in the wall.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah. That was my favorite.
go for yourself. But yeah, I hate it. That's why I don't do game development.
What do you think about the one where you see the inside of the face? Like the camera clips through the face and you can see the inside.
I say shut the fuck up. So the thing is like there are some bugs. I didn't say that there were no bugs, but I say that like the bug compilation was a compilation. They're like different game, different player taking all the bugs together and putting them together. Like Fallout 76 was a worse game overall than Cyberpunk, but because Cyberpunk was in an empty month, like they left a month just so that Cyberpunk could not have any competition. People were scared to lose money because of Cyberpunk. That made that everything that happened to Cyberpunk was boosted, like amplified, because it was like an empty month. There was nothing to say.
Yeah.
And even people like I think that we all agree that it was a scum move not to release it on. They should just not release it on PS4 and Xbox One. That's it. That we're all in agreement, but like for new gen, it was kind of okay. That's it. That's all I have to say. But yeah, with all the overhaul, it's pretty good, and the new game looks pretty interesting with the new way of updating and docking everything.
Oh, you mean with the Eldris Alba expansion?
Yeah, but it's coming out Monday. But the update is like they made a new game.
So
Like you can have cyber psychosis now.
we have a Keanu Reeves game and we have an Eldris Alba game.
No, we have a Keanu Reeves game with Elvis Alba.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, for having trying it,
What would you want to have in your head? Kenyu or Idris?
neither.
You don't want Kenyu Reeves?
Myself is enough.
But Kenyu Reeves would just sit on the bench and eat a sandwich and look sad.
No, maybe. On that note, hey, it looks good, and I think that they can have like a No Man's Sky redemption, even if like they just like overall the game. So yeah, that's my take on it. And having like a gunfight when you're in the car is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did
Like
it,
in the hood.
they did it like in a practical way. Like you destroy the front,
Oh,
yeah,
door, yeah.
not the front visor.
Yeah, you just well door. The
glasses.
not the glasses, the glass.
Front
Shoot
glass so that you
the
can
glass.
shoot from front. But it's fun. So yeah, that I didn't do a lot of it, but hey, for what I can see, it was cool. This is the next one. So yeah, I find this, and you know, I had to bring it their attention here. So let's get to the main one, and we're gonna cover the rest. So here we have a comment that said like number one is Korea, number two is China, number three is Japan, and I won't lie, there's no lies, and I think that I understand the feeling, and I understand people who are like defending it, but at the same time, Street Fighter is a good fighting game, but it's the property of a shitty company who had a ESG committee, who's had like Capcom America, who had some document leak where they said they wanted character to be more like Abby and less like Peach, who were saying that they wanted to have like less feminine characters. It's just that they don't do it the right way. That's the only thing. Like they try to have ESG, but they're just incompetent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like Japan doesn't understand how to implement ESG the right way. That's the only thing. There's like something missing in translation, and you can see it from like the character, uh, like he's clearly ESG positive. Like you can see that there's a difference between Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6. And I love Street Fighter 6. I do play it. But I won't lie. It is an ESG game. And people are like trying to defend it, but like I understand that Capcom is not the best company to take it. Like if you take like it's the equivalent of taking Sony and be like, oh, Japan is woke. Yeah, but Sony is like kind of a woke company.
Yeah.
Like taking Nintendo and be like Nintendo, yeah, but there's Nintendo of America who take the game from Japan and who change it. And now because people are calling it out, Nintendo's trying to do it from the start. So I think that Japan is not woke, but Japanese company who do business with American company are woke. That's my take on it.
Wait, repeat that?
Japanese company
Yeah.
who try to make business with American company are trying to be woke. They are not. They cannot because it's an antithesis of what they're doing. But they had some element that is woke-ish.
From what
But
I
ESG
see, it's like,
positive.
you know, they try to go, oh, or American partners are doing this, but then you're the game where I have the big woman with the big titties, and then you're trying, but it doesn't work with the nature of your thing, and then eventually I get this impression that they're going to go, oh, fuck this shit, and then just go back to their
I
country.
hope. Because things like
Because I hope, because I don't want this to seep any further in.
because you can see
Because I
that
don't think they're going to be safe too if they stay for too long and try too hard.
yeah, but the things like you can see that it doesn't work in manga, and the only region it works is in kind of game, like Square Enix with Forspoken. Forspoken was a trash game, and it was like woke, it was ESG, it was everything that your American company want to make, and it flops. And then you're like, okay, but stuff. And the thing like, I can't see it because like what, Akai was announced for Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
And Akai is different, but how can I say that? The face is punchable.
Yeah.
The face is punchable, and I'm like, that's not how Street Fighter would have created it. But you still have like some character who look good, and that's why where the cognitive dissonance coming from. Like you can see like, oh, that's it's Japan. And I'm like, I don't know what manga is this. And
Oh,
like,
that's from Blaze Blue. That's Hakumen when the suit was used by Azama.
oh, okay, but he's like out of the loop completely. God damn, you don't even know what we're talking about in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. Oh wow, he's saying that the thing is like the personage have nuance. They Street Fighter 5 have a lot of personal character who had nuance. So no, that's a bad take too. Nah, I can't even read Espanol. It's stupid. Expect Marisa is cool as fuck, so the argument doesn't really work. Nice try. No, the argument is stupid too. Like Marisa is not cool as fuck. You just like her. That's it.
Yeah.
She like ESG is not that the character you like it. ESG is the fact that Marisa has like a chest instead of having
The titties.
yeah. The
Unless
thing
we're
is
talking
like
about the mods.
yeah. Cringeada. No, not really, but Your take. Homie, the first two are boring as hell. Okay, so you are woke. If I go to his timeline, I'm sure that he's gonna have like some dumb furry porn and
Yeah,
some
yeah,
Black Lives Matter and
yeah,
dumb shit.
yeah.
So you see, like, uh, like I understand because people are like, oh yeah, but I like this game. I understand, but that doesn't remove the fact that Chicago is woke. Mm, It's woke. They try to take your money by any means necessary. Like they're not even as open as other games. Like Capcom is not the company to defend, and I'm saying that. And I'm not I'm not in the best place to say that. Like Capcom is an okay company at best. I think. Like they have the the most varied games, but from the varied game that they have the trashiest company trend. They like you have Square Enix too, who take the time to censor Tifa.
Squeenix.
So
Oh, there's the Tifa mods for SF6, by the way.
yeah, no, I don't care. I'll not buy them.
No, not buy.
Oh, for Street Fighter.
SF6.
Yeah,
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 there's mods.
yeah. Yeah, I saw them. I saw them.
I got the Ada Wong mod for Chun-Li.
Maybe
It's pretty.
it's good. It looks good.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, but that means it, like people are trying to defend the game just because they like him, and I understand because I like the game too. But as much as I do like the game, I have to admit that the game is woke. That's it. Like it's ESG positive. Like it's not woke because it's not trying to feed you with the identity politic of the West, but it is ESG positive.
I'm sorry, you're ESG positive. There are things we can do to make the end more pleasant, but unfortunately, there is no cure.
And he's like
I think Juri do the Chun-Li thing is pretty cute.
uh like about Chun-Li or Juri or the rest of the cast. I hate the ESG safe guideline for the show. For this is like it's not a nitpick. The thing is like you're saying like Manon doesn't exist, and Manon, if you don't have the mod, Manon is ugly as
That's dishonest as fuck. Wait.
it's not dishonest. It's that those people like the game and don't want to like something that ESG positive. It's
But
kind of-
that's my problem. That's
it's
my problem.
cognitive dissidence, kind of, because like yeah, but they're good looking. Yeah, but it's still ESG because they take the time to put it in.
But that's my thing. It's that people, again, blah blah blah, Overton window. Oh, because the thing is not full, super fucking woke.
Mhm.
Oh, that means it isn't woke. No, there's degrees to it. It's partially. It's like saying, I don't know. Oh well, he's not in the Third Reich, so that means he's not racist. Yeah, but he still wears a white hoodie. He's
Yeah.
still racist. It's not because he's not with the Austrian painter that he's not racist. So that's the thing. It's like, yeah, but look at Manon and look at fucking Marissa. They have.
Okay, you too. She's coming. I know.
And that's my issue, is that's how it started, and you would think that people would realize, oh yeah, that's how it started. It started, okay, we put the cute girl and the ugly girls, and then we transition and when we phase out. But now we're doing this again, and people haven't learned shit. That's why I'm saying people just deserve what they get. Fuck people.
That part you're right.
Fuck
Yes,
people.
gamers deserve what we're getting. Like I'm kind of mean, but yeah. That's not wrong. That's not wrong. But like I understand because like you're like okay, but like okay, yeah, I admit it. Okay. And that's not even the costume that they wanted to give you. You have this. Okay, but that's what I mean. Okay, it's ugly. I don't even care.
She has a nice style, but the face could be reworked. There's going to be a mod in 2 weeks where they fix her face.
And I understand what people saying. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, yes.
No.
I know. It's a mod.
No, even with the mods, I don't like Manon. She has a weird fucking proportions to her body, especially her legs.
Yeah, they try to put like fashionista, so she's like more I don't know, elongated.
Her legs are like drumsticks, where her feet are too big,
Yeah.
and her like shins are like too small, and her thighs are too big. The proportions are off, and she looks like a fucking spaghetti. She doesn't look appealing. Yeah, I'm gonna do my domain what? What? What is this? Huh?
Domain expansion, I don't know.
Kuma bait characters.
Who said that? Who said that?
No, but the guy who said that dumb comment as the domain expansion thing. What? What is this fucking domain?
I'm sure he has like some furry porn or something.
What is this? And that's
But yeah, damn, that's crazy. Imagine not seeing.
how pretty Marissa is. No, fuck off.
No, that's a dumb take.
A bunch of dumb takes. That's why you're ending with like nothing. That's the exact kind of guy women won't want because you know they're into dumb bullshit like that.
No, I don't want. I don't know. Like,
Fuck these guys.
yeah.
Hey,
So I just bring it up just because like I find it interesting because
several bags
like,
of them.
like you can see here is like okay, yeah, okay, it's not easy. Oh look, they reduce it. Oh look, they reduce it. Oh look, him. And I was like you see it and you're like, yeah, that's what
I hated when people coped and they were like, oh no, he's similar to the character in The Fifth Element. No, he's not. That guy is not getting any pussy anytime soon.
And you're like, how like, yeah. But I understand because
He's definitely getting wood into him though.
Like I understand what they say because like he said that Japan, he should have precise like it's the same comment as you said last time when I saw you like the timeline of woke game not woke game and you're like he's just talking Japanese game
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's the same stuff. So I understand
You're petty and gay.
I'm always petty. And that's the thing. But yeah, at the same time, people are right. It's not only like most Japanese games are okay.
I have sex with men and relationships with women.
That means okay.
And I like this thing, so I was like, whoa, what? No!
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, good. A new one. I just love. Like, I don't like those who are like step on me, mommy. But her, I will let her sit on me. That's it.
Sit on my face specifically.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of. I got tired of the step on me, mommy thing.
They can go fuck themselves.
Because you see, no, there's like normal guys who are like, yeah, like you, oh yeah, sit on me, bitch. But the guy, you know, it's like some, you know, people who are like homosexual and they say, yo, I'm into that gay shit, but I don't want to be part of your weird thing. You ruined it. You know? I'm like, oh, a woman sitting on my face, all great, but like, no, you guys ruined it because you're too deep into that stuff where it's fun if you're into women dominating you, but I hate the fact that it seeps into their day-to-day life and then they, you know, they take bad decisions because of like their obsession with women dominating them. It's like, guys, calm the fuck down.
I do not care. It's just that the meme is done with me. Like I do not care no more.
Yeah, it's like
come on, guys. Was okay at some point, and then they just push it over the edge, and it was just.
It's like, yo, our culture is falling apart and is getting subverted by communists.
I don't care.
Yeah, but Marissa is cute though. Step on me, mommy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, at least I have mud on. Like, you saw my Marissa. Like,
yeah, at least your Marissa has like boobs and like
booty
thighs
and everything.
Here, childbearing hips. Your Marissa's like, nigga, I'm the man in this relationship now.
Yeah, so that's different.
I only have a relationship with men. Yeah. And I know she's great, but no, she has our.
It's just that the meme run this course. Like even people who are like, what's the name of the game? Like Resident Evil 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, with she's so ugly.
And I'm like, yeah, Capcom was already ESG positive. You can see it when
Light walk.
Yeah.
Is that
so? Here we have this game.
Okay, it's a new one.
Yeah, I think. Is there another game already existing?
I no, but I thought that was like a game from like PS2 in 2010.
Yeah, the design is like. But at the same time, you cannot really change the.
No, it's not just the aesthetic. It's also it kind of looks cheap, but
Yeah, but it looks like Nickelodeon game.
you remember when Avatar was in garbage? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but
Remember when people were really defending the Legend of Korra? Just
you see that the game is not the Legend of Korra, right?
yeah,
Just saying.
and Korra.
Besides Avatar, gang is back in the action adventure game. Relieve the epic adventure of the original Avatar.
The idea of a sequel or new of Avatar was a good idea, but you fucked it up.
fucking ruin it.
You fucked it up big time.
And I remember that we were coping hard, waiting for it to get good.
Korra, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I watched that shit until like season
You're not the only
5. And then, you know what? Season 5, the beginning was good when they introduced Kuvira. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
Fucked it up after that.
And then they fucked it up again, and oh fuck, they were good. This show was good for a maximum. Korra was good for like 5 to 8 episodes over the course of 5 seasons. It sucks so much. I remember there was a point where they removed it from television back when I still watched that, and they put it exclusively on the site because their rating went down so badly that they thought it wasn't worth airing it on television anymore. So it was just straight to DVD.
Hey, there's nothing to say on that. It's
Yo,
just-
your show
So yeah, Avatar The Last Airbender will have a new game. Looks fun, looks cool, looks fun. Can't wait to see people stream it. I will not buy it. I don't care.
I'm not giving money to Nickelodeon, and they're all foot guys over there.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Oh my god, and not like they're foot guys. They're like they're foot guys.
No, they're foot guys. Like they're foot guys who they deserve to be stabbed. I would say that. I won't say nothing more.
Yeah, like foot guys.
Yeah, like little foot guys.
Yeah, they like those feet small.
Yeah.
God damn it.
God damn. Anyways, let's go to the next one. So Vanilla Warrior
Ah, god damn it.
Tactical RPG, Unicorn Overlord. Playtime estimated at 50 hours to 100 hours for all side quests. It looks interesting. I was waiting for a game like that, and I think that everyone was waiting for a game like that. Like I saw people be like, "Oh, nice, a game that looks fun." Hey, Square Enix, that looks like a game that you would have done if you were still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the shit that Square Enix received for that.
Yo,
I'm looking forward for it.
Square has changed. I'm gonna stay on that bandwagon. Ever since they've merged with Enix, they became garbage.
I would not say that.
They didn't immediately become garbage.
I think that when they start trying to please the West, they became garbage.
When they put Nomura, who's a big fan, is he a big fan of the West? I think he's a big fan of the West. Ever since they turned to I think it's coincidental maybe, but when they turned to Enix and then add Nomura and then put him as like director of most shit, it just started going down.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know, it's especially like at 13 when he like him and Motomu Toriyama.
Like there are only two people who keep Square Enix alive, and it's the creator Yoshi P and the creator of Nier.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Yoko Taro.
Yoshi P and Yoko Taro.
Yeah.
Those are the two only one who keep Square alive.
Motomu Toriyama and Nomura. His problem is that he has really the worst of everything that's bad in Japanese writing, and Motomu Toriyama is just kind of too like caught up in his like whatever fetishes to write a good story. It's like, yes, Lightning is my true waifu. She's in our world now. That's how 13 ended. She came to the human world.
13 something now?
No, in Final Fantasy 13, she came to the real world in high heels, and then
What? You talking about Lightning?
yeah,
Didn't finish.
and then you're like, what the fuck is
Did
this?
you not see my fucking collection? I didn't even open, like, 13.1, I have it, I opened it, I tried it. 13.2, I didn't open it. 13 Lightning Return is not even open. Like, in my collection,
It's not worth it.
There's some game that I didn't even touch.
It's really not worth it.
What's the name?
Like, it's bad. And, 10 was good. It's just that Titus was a terrible character.
He was a fucking whiner. Like, what's his name?
No, but the thing is that, yes, you can have a character that's asking questions, but sometimes you're like, yo, my dude, that's clearly, like, a ritual to pass the souls of the dead. You're asking too much questions. It was, like, out of, he just didn't belong. And then 11 was an online game. 12 was actually pretty good, but 12 was the guy who made Final Fantasy Tactics. So it was like that Evilist storyline, the Evilist world. So it felt completely different. And 13 was trash. Then 14 was trash. They needed to reboot it. Then 15 was peak Nomura. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put like those boy bands. And you see, I like American fashion. So they're all gonna wear Calvin Klein. And you're like, what the fuck is
Are you sure
this?
that's American or it's more German?
Yeah, I like the Calvin Klein.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. So yeah, so we have like Unicorn Overlord coming. Can't wait for this game. Let's go to the next one.
More like Calvin
Like
Clown.
you were talking about Square Enix. So Square Enix, president wants to upgrade select IP to AAA, and they want to fuck themselves up.
Yeah.
Like you said,
Bro, I didn't even bother touching Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my fucking god.
you already know that 3 will come as 3.1, 3.2, 3.2.2.
Yo, I was so interested at the beginning, and when I saw like the story and how it ended, I was like, oh my fucking god, really? I'm not even... It's like Star Wars. Episode 7, you're like, oh yeah, this is fine. Episode 8 is like, I don't care anymore. And episode 9 is like, yo, I'm not even gonna touch that.
Hey.
I might fall ill if I touch that.
I was watching some other stuff on that, but hey, who knows? Yeah, so yeah, that and the fact that we can talk about it too. That Square Enix had like some money problem, from what I heard. Their stock was plumbing, and people are like, yeah, it's because of their stuff. No, game journalists tried to say that it's because of the new game that they had, that's Final Fantasy 16. But the real
Oh, they
reason-
always say that, but no, it's because your games are trash, and then they blamed
Yeah,
it.
most of
They
them.
blamed it on Hitman. They blamed it on Deus Ex. It's like, no, it's
But the
because
thing's
you
like-
don't know how to finance, nigga.
Yeah, the thing's like technically it's because of all the Western wannabe game and all the bad choices. From what I can see.
Yeah, they
Because-
just make bad choices. They're like those football players who buy 7 cars and then they say, why am I broke? No, did you just make bad choices and then you blamed it on like everyone that worked underneath you instead of just accepting that? No, you just you let Nomura fuck up Kingdom Hearts by working for 10,000 years on it. Then you put him on Final Fantasy 7, and then he spends another 7,000 years trying to
And-
push out the game.
And he remake the story. Like remaking the story was dumb as hell. And you nerf Tifa who make you lose most of the fans who don't like nerfing.
Bro, the story in the remake is trash because it's who?
You know
If
what?
you're a new fan, you're like, but they're referencing things I haven't played. And if you're an old fan, you think, no, I just wanted to see the same story but in fucking HD. Why is this alternate reality bullshit?
And he's like, oh my god. And he's like ghosts in of the past and stuff.
And you know what's worse? They have a mobile game that's just remaking 1-to-1 the story of the game,
I heard about
but
that.
with higher graphics. So you know when they're in the battle mode and they have the higher quality models, they're using models way higher quality, but they're using high quality models. They basically just took the game and just put high quality models, and then when you're
And you know
walking
that they have
around,
it already because
when you're walking around, it's chibi, but high quality chibi.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, why didn't you just do that for the remake? And you could have like have a small budget and
do you know
make
how
bank.
much this game sold?
Yo,
Like this is
why did you
this
keep
and
the good remake for a mobile version?
and the second part is with what's the name?
My grandma in
The Final Fantasy 16. So Final Fantasy. Oh my god, I'm so bad with this mic. Final Fantasy 16 like sold out on PlayStation, but because they had like a dumb deal with PlayStation, that made it so that right now PlayStation fucked them up. The game sold so well on PlayStation that everyone who had a PlayStation owned the game. But no one want to buy a PlayStation just for this game. Like, even PlayStation doesn't do that to themselves. Like, think about it. God of War is on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part 2 is on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
Yeah. Wait, part 2?
Yeah, it is. What? Spider-Man is on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation
No, part 1 remake is on 5.
Part 2, Last of Us Part 2. But, anyway. They have like everything on both, but they don't take those risks with their own property, but they will take those risks with your property. So, one thing that I would love to see is if Xbox buys, Microsoft buys Square Enix. For real, I will love it.
No, PlayStation 4.
Only?
Only part 1 remake is on PS5.
Okay.
And there's a shitty port on PC.
So it's worse. They don't even have a port for PS5.
But honestly, after everything,
I don't care.
why would they release a port of this shit on PS5?
It's just, you understand what I mean. That's the thing. So yeah, these are dicks. Let's go to the next one. So Tale of Arise have a DLC, so yeah, that one I didn't need it. Hey, another waifu. I just needed a waifu. 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 I will send it to you later.
Wait. I'm looking something on The Last of Us.
Okay. It's okay. You will see the waifu next time. Okay. What's the next one? Okay, this one is yours.
Wait. No,
Nobody cares. It's not part of the discussion.
If I say Shats, what kind of ethnicity do you think that person would be?
Chats?
Yeah.
I have no idea. White?
No, but I mean, you know what I mean, the last name.
I don't know. Ah, okay, yeah, I see.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, that's not me, or is it?
Yeah, it's yours.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this shit. Alan Moore. Every time you hear about Alan Moore, you're like, I can't believe this guy wrote so many beautiful things, but he's such an ass. So, so first off, Alan Moore, when he wrote The Watchmen, he had the character of Rorschach, and he said, no, people are supposed to hate Rorschach, but Rorschach is this parody of the Question and Batman, and he's this super religious right-wing guy who kills people who...
it's like Homelander, kind of.
He kills people who like them young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
people are like, yo, that guy is cool. And Alan Moore always comes out to say stupid things like, no, you're not supposed to like him.
What
Or,
you're saying
no,
is
comic
that-
books are dumb.
What you're saying is that he put the map on the wall.
Yeah, he put the map on the wall. And then he says things like, comic books are dumb. You made a career out of that. You're dumb.
You're fucking a multi-millionaire due to that.
And now he's saying stuff like, oh, he didn't like the he's like, he's akin to the creator of The Witcher. He doesn't like the adaptations, but more so, for political reasons, the adaptations of his work.
Yeah, because each time they make an adaptation, Rorschach is cooler.
Yeah. And because of that, he doesn't like the adaptations, and now he says, well, I didn't want to be credited for my adaptations, but you know what? Just take the money and give it to Black Lives Matter. and everyone, even woke people, are saying things in the vein of,
You're so dumbass.
you're a dumbass. They're just gonna buy mentions, right?
Yeah,
What did you do to feel so guilty, Alan Moore?
yeah. I think that he does feel more with the with those
Yo, Alan
who
Moore,
get on the wall
dude, have
by
you have you
the
ever seen
war
him?
shack.
He looks fucking sinister.
He looks like a fucking Marxist.
Yeah, he looks like, what's his face? He looks like Marx.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him with
He-
his white beard and everything.
Yeah, he looks evil.
Like, it's funny because he's a communist, but he has like the money and everything for like a Marxist, and he's just doing some dumb shit.
Fuck this Marxist bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to the next one. That's yours too.
Oh yeah, so one of the veteran of the of EA
Mhm.
just quits his post. So someone else has to step up to guide the team. That's not a
It's
good
gonna be
sign.
gay.
When you make a good game and then one of the creators,
Mhm.
it's like with Rare, so certain companies, people say, oh, they should make that game again. The people who made that game left 1,000 years ago. Naughty Dog, all the people that made Jack and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, they left, and then people like Neil Druckmann, climb the ladder slowly but surely, and then now it's your company in name only. It's not the same company.
Yeah. But he died a long time ago.
And these people are just biding their time to put in all the woke shit.
Yeah. Like from what I heard, it was a good game, and people were surprised that he wasn't gay. Even I was surprised he wasn't gay.
I was surprised they didn't make him gay in the sequel.
Yeah, me too.
Like, suck balls, like mega balls.
Yeah, balls deep.
Like, grab big dicks.
So you know what I mean for this franchise? This franchise is dead.
It's dead.
Okay.
They had 2 games.
Ooh, Nintendo Direct.
Oh, it's gonna take a long time.
You know what? Discover it. I don't know. Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already talked about Unicorn.
Unicorn Megazord Overlord times 10.
Yeah, we're talking about it. I feel sad. We could have that in the background. So yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, we don't cover this. This is just trash. It's like some bullshit. Like, well, like, yeah, in the DLC you can have it as one.
It's the dress from Remake 2. It's not the dress where we can see her like, oh, I saw earlier a girl who had a dress like that, parted on the sides. Ooh. And that's feminine as fuck when they have the dress that's parted on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. It's good.
Okay, next. Sorry, I just like something. Avatar: The Last Airbender Quest for Balance now available on console and PC for
$50.
a little bit expensive for the
Man,
this game.
$10.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I just forget this. So I finished Armored Core
Armored
6,
Core, more like Armored Core.
and I found it funny because people were like crying because the game was difficult and I won't lie. There's a reason why what's the name? The company that made Armored Core, I just forget the name because I forget everything. There's a reason why they're like number one. They're so beloved. Even with like a franchise that's supposed to be niche like Armored Core. Just the name make them stuff. Like there's some satisfaction just defeating a boss. Like seeing like the pattern and being like rewarded by defeating the boss because you saw how it was made and how the stuff like I did the first ending, so I have like the first ending. I do have like 2 endings to go by again because this is the game that you have like to finish like a new game plus and new game plus plus. But god damn, satisfying on another level. Like each boss that I defeated was difficult, except like one that I defeated like the third try. And the reason why I defeated him the third try is just that I become good enough to defeat it, and it's satisfying on another level. Like if you like challenging game, just take Armored Core. Even if you don't like mech, you will like it. For a mech game, even for a mech game, no, for a mech game, it's not a great game, but it's a good game. Like
Okay.
for playing I play like a lot of Gundam game and Gundam Wing and Gundam stuff. So Gundam feel different because it's Gundam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Gundam, you can feel them walking, but this is really like turbo boost and sliding and stuff. And there's an easy way to play through the game.
Do the mechs have an auto blow function?
Audible? No,
Oh.
no, fuck you. But the thing's like I didn't listen to the review of First Sentence Man. I think he's kind of wrong in his review. Like the best way to play the game is how you want to play it. That's the best way to play it. Like you have to play it the rule of cool. Like I started the game playing with like the tank build and the spider build because those are the two more efficient. But the more fun build or any two-legged build are the funnest. You have like the fast build, you have like the slow but tanky build. They are so fucking fun. And I didn't play like the PvP just because I wasn't ready for it, but I have to try it just to see if I will like it. From what I heard, it's kind of cool. So yeah, Armored Core is a game that I will recommend people to buy just because it's fun, it's different, it has some oomph to it, and yeah, you'll beat your head, and sometimes you just have to close the game, come back later, and start again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I like, you know, I like beating my head and coming back later.
yeah, that's what I said.
That's
I did say
exactly
didn't
what.
mind me, shut the fuck up.
That's exactly what you said.
So I saw this. I didn't read it yet. So YouTube appeared to defame. YouTuber appeared to defame Chuck Dixon as a
Anti
something.
thing in lead up to Ripperverse Alpha Core release.
Like from what I can see, some people are like some people hate every digitalized success on another level for real. Like they don't want any alternative. Like I see that they have like the control in some way. Is this the problem that I have? I just have to try something real quick. Ugh, fuck. Just gonna switch it up because I sound like I'm muffled.
It's because you are muffled. You're a muffler,
Okay, test.
like Tom Hardy. You're full of muffling.
Maybe.
Or muffled. Muffles.
So the thing is like, some people just hate every digital at another level. Like, they want the control. Okay, yeah, that sounds so well. Sorry. So yeah, I think that they just hate the fact that Eric Digital had like so much success with his campaign.
Go build your own platform. No, you can't build your own platform.
Exactly. And,
Okay.
and you can see like the racism come out with that and be like ready to call Eric July the N word and everything. And I'm like, boy, he worked to make it his own. You were saying that he wasn't welcome in your fucking comic industry. He decided to build his own. His industry is more successful than yours, and then you start to trying to beat him up because of that, and because it doesn't work. Like, did you see one of the video he did? People were crying to him that his manager did a comment, and he was like, "What did he do?" And he was like, "Oh, what? He didn't agree with you, so that's why you want me to fire him?" And he's like, you see, I make myself uncancelable. What? Oh, what? Oh, you want to go see the boss? I'm the boss. You want to see the distributor? I'm the distributor. You want to see stuff? I'm the one. I'm uncancelable, and you can come wine and dine and everything, and I will do shit You lost. Get lost. Find something good to do in your life.
Yeah, that's the problem. Those are people who have nothing good to do in their life. Oh, you live in another dimension and you're happy? I'm gonna fuck your life up. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. These people, they're just unhappy that you're happy.
Oh yeah.
But all the energy they're putting into trying to ruin your life, by then they would be billionaires.
Yeah, but they cannot. The thing's like,
I think it's a genetic defect. Yeah. If you look at the base of the skull, you can see 3 little dots.
I would say it's not that. It's the fact that they did study for nothing, and then they're where they're at, and nothing can help them. That, like, the way that I see it like in two ways, and you can have it like any way that you want. I don't care. There's the part where there's some people who are paid to try to destroy it, because things like you lose control. Like, it's the exact same stuff that happened to Twitter/X when Elon Musk buy it. They're like, no, we're gonna take like the pill to destroy ourselves, and people are like, wait, what?
What?
My value, my investment, what you think? But hey, it won't destroy you. Yeah, but no, you cannot. And then it's like, oh, we're gonna investigate Twitter now. Okay, but why didn't you investigate it before? But why don't you do it with Facebook? Why don't you do it with?
Oh, it's just because it's me and you're assholes.
What's happening? we gonna.
I like the just bullshit. If there was a subtitle, there would be bullshit, dishonest explanation.
Exactly.
Lack of explanation.
And you're like, okay, so you lost control of one of the point of contact, and now you have to find a new way to have a grip on it. So you create something new, and you're like, no, Elon Musk will make everyone pay. That's not what he said. Stop looking at what he said. Just read what I'm saying. And I'm gonna go back to that just because the Russell Brand stuff. But you can see that they're losing control, and they're like, we have to take all the narrative point, because the thing is, like, when people talk together, that's why you see what everyone think, and everyone doesn't think the same as you do. Most people are normal people, and that's the thing. You are the weirdo.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, congratulations, July. I will buy Alpha Core 1, and I will buy both of the books. It's just that I don't have the money right now. I'm broke as shit.
Oh no!
No, nobody cares. I wanted to talk about some. Okay, the reason why I put it here is more because of Disney. Did you hear what Bob Iger said?
Yeah.
We gonna go away from the culture war and bullshit.
You started the flame wars.
Yeah, you started it. So, from what I can understand is that it's bullshit. The best way I can say it is bullshit. It will not happen. Bob Iger is a liar.
Hey, you remember when Ahsoka was cool? Ahsoka is the perfect how do you do, fellow kids. She was a character in a more or less obscure show. They brought back the show. She was cool. And they brought her back in another show because she was cool. And now they're like, oh, you like Ahsoka? Look, there's an Ahsoka TV show. And then Ahsoka, the video game, and Ahsoka on cereal boxes.
And now she's a strong independent woman.
Oh, you fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Yeah, no. But the thing is, like I said, the thing is, like, I know that Bob Iger said that. It's like Larry Finn who said, now ESG is political. Bitch, you said that you wanted ESG to be political. So yeah, it's your own fault. And on that note, yeah, I don't believe it. I know that they will still be doing woke shit. It's just that they will try to put back the genie in the box. So they will try to do it slick again and again.
Yeah.
And that's my thing. I just wanted to say that. So let's remove that part. So this is
fuck Greg Wiseman.
I will let you read it. Get some water.
Young Justice and the Spectacular Spider-Man producer Greg Wiseman. Producer Greg Wiseman claims I've been striving for woke since long before I've heard the term. Yes, I've moved my seat. I've moved to the other microphone. In what appears to be a mix-up of definitions so baffling that it could only be properly summarized by Inigo Montoya, noted the Young Justice and the spectacular Spider-Man series producer Greg Weisman, recently claimed that he has been striving for woke since long before I've ever heard of the term. Weisman, who some may also know as the creator of Disney's Gargoyle, oh my god, made this declaration on September 20th via his personal Twitter account. Retweeting a fan who put forth the rhetorical situation. Randos online, I can't believe the guy that made Gargoyles made Young Justice. He's gone woke, he's been corrupted, and responded to these imaginary critics with an animated GIF featuring the heads of Young Justice versions of Nightwing and Batman superimposed.
My avatar was moving.
Yes, I know, I did that. I told them though. Over dancing duo of Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum from 21 Jump Street. Wiseman asserted, seriously, I've been striving for woke since long before I've heard the term. Don't believe me? Watch Gargoyles, read Captain Atom. And I'm not alone. Star Trek was always as woke as anyone knew how to be at any given time. X-Men was always as woke as... No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up, Greg. Look, you know what I hate the most about fucking Greg Weisman?
What?
You
destroy everything that we like.
Wait, why do you comic book guys have no fucking idea what you're talking about? You never know what you're talking about. You just make shit up constantly. It's like you're allergic to the truth. I know you know the difference between something woke and being progressive. I know what I'm talking about. If people have perverted the original meaning of the word woke, why should I participate in that? Being woke means waking the fuck up and opening your goddamn eyes to the reality around you. Who is in the right mind would be against that? Oh my fucking god. With due respect, Greg, and as a big fan, they weren't woke, not in the modern sense at least. They were progressive media done right. They promoted unity despite our differences. Most media label woke today doesn't do that. Okay, look. I remember motherfucker was like on Twitter saying, oh my god, we need to have a 5th season of Young Justice. It's like, no, fuck you. Young Justice was good for 2 seasons. Then you made a 3rd one that was kind of lukewarm. Then you made the 4th one that was super woke. And now, instead of continuing the show and doing stuff people like,
people want,
you wasted it on dumb shit. Superboy was stuck in another dimension, in the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
And there was an episode where Kid Flash was there. But it had to be the real Kid Flash because people were stuck in the Phantom Zone, end up appearing in negative colors. But then he goes on social media saying, no, it was not him, it was a vision. But the visions of him, like Superboy having visions, they look normal. So why was Kid Flash not normal looking? And instead of spending time on that, motherfucker spent time on Halo becoming Muslim, non-binary. If that ain't woke, that's not progressive. That's super fucking woke. And the show completely...
That's dumb. Just, that's dumb.
The show...
That doesn't work even.
The show completely derailed. Okay, first off, you know what was the worst?
Okay.
Every fucking episode of that last season, they now had a 4-episode story arc, and every arc was now about a woman.
Oh yeah.
So every arc of the show focused on fucking women, and they even had an arc focusing on like Icon, some bitch who was like a minor character in season 2, but then in the intro they show her like she's the main guy. It's like no, she was like when you do episodes on Zatanna that works, but episodes on Icon, and Icon has a son who's autistic, and like nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Like, Zatanna makes sense because Zatanna was a member of the Young Justice.
She's like the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
She was there in season 1.
She was there. She leveled up, and she was accepted in the Justice League.
Yeah,
because she was good enough. The same goes with Cyborg. No, Cyborg started in the
season 3. But the thing is that like Zatanna makes sense because she was in season 1. So you could say she's like the final member. and then she appears more in season 2, and she gets leveled up because she of the Doctor Fate thing.
But
But
if you want an out of context episode who still makes sense, will be an episode between Superboy and and Machine Girl. That's the only relationship that I will support. Or the grief of fucking what's her name? The girl, fuck. You know who I'm talking about? The one with the one that's the niece of the Green Owl.
oh yeah, her.
Yeah.
Artemis.
Artemis. A story of her dealing with the grief or talking with fucking Usain Bolt. Who cares?
But they did that. That episode was somewhat interesting. But then you know what they did?
That I mean, what I mean is like
That you would like.
That people would
That you
like.
would support.
Yeah.
Yo, there was an episode where they ended the story of the 2013 Green Lantern show inside of Young Justice. So everyone who watched that week was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" That
Oh, I saw that. People were like, "Oh, that's so cool," because I watched that stuff, and some people were like going back to look at the 2000s to understand where it's coming from. Like, yeah, but it's not everyone who had that time to do that.
But that's the thing. It's like, yo, who the fuck is that guy? And you introduce new mysteries every week, but instead of working on those mysteries, who the fuck is Razor? Who the fuck is the Blue Lantern? Why are we focusing on this? What the fuck is this? Why are you not finishing the storyline? That was clearly Kid Flash. He looked at Superboy in a weird way.
Can I give you my opinion on that? I guess he was saying that people were dumb enough so that he will have like the surprise of, oh, Kid Flash was alive all along. But now people like saw it and understood that it was that. He was like, no, this is don't spoil my stuff.
No, because he went, oh no, he's not alive. Okay.
No, I think that he just like doing that to just like
spite people.
Yeah, like you were smarter than what I was thinking, so I will spite you.
Yeah, because you can see him too looking at Superboy, and you can tell that he's conscious that Superboy is not doing well, and he doesn't look like a vision because the visions were clearly figments of the mind of Superboy, and they're ignoring the fact that they're in the Phantom Zone. So that was just fucking weird.
Yeah, because like we all know that where it's coming from. Like what's the name? Not Superior Flash. I had the comic book. That was young. It's not just this. This is like another. It's a comic book that's the reference of that. Or Flash coming back, but he coming back stronger, and from that point, where Speedy come back, no, it's not Speedy. What's the name?
Yeah.
When he come as the fastest Flash ever. So
Yeah.
He will come back from the Phantom Zone like the fastest. But I have like the comic book like somewhere in my collection.
No, they're not gonna do that because.
Yeah, but that's like inspired. Like
you go into
the only reason why your stuff exists is because of the fan, and if your fan gets the stuff, just shut the fuck up. Don't try to spite. Like those people, like we watch it because we like it, but they hate us with some passion, and I don't understand that.
You go into another dimension. There's a mind flayer. Even the mind flayer is gay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one was covered by Eric July, so I will resume it. So guy had a contract. Contract was negotiated by him. Was negotiated by the actor or writers guild. Who cares? And now he's like, oh, my contract sucks. And Disney just changed the title, so now they don't have to pay me. That shouldn't exist. Writers and Actors Guild do something, but the take of Eric July was simple as, why don't you make a contract that if they reuse your idea, your series, or a continuation of your series, you still get paid? It's just you that didn't negotiate it well. So, yeah, this is the resume of this. I just want it fast. This one it was we talked about a little bit. You can re-explain.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness producer says Wanda's heel turn was directly inspired by the comics. The Scarlet Witch, for various reasons, doesn't always do things that are good for everyone around her. I'm gonna stop at that. No, that's not true. The Scarlet Witch, when she does her things, it's not to spite people or not because she wants to go out of, what is good. It's just that usually.
Yeah, Mike, you might stop. I just that's why I'm hearing the stuff at the same time.
Yeah, usually the problem with the Scarlet Witch.
Talk just a little bit louder, just because we can.
Scarlet Witch is that she doesn't always have a grasp on her powers, or she gets really stressed and loses control. When the events that led to House of M, what happened was that her father manipulated her into making a mutant supremacy, and then when she discovered that her father and brother were manipulating her, she kind of cracked mentally, especially when she realized her kids were not real, unlike the real Wanda. And then she went, "Oh fuck this! I'm done with your mutant bullshit, Dad. No more mutants." So then it's more so that she loses control or she gets possessed, but she wouldn't like, especially out of the
She
two.
wouldn't enslave a town just for pleasure. Of it.
Yeah, she's not evil. She's actually a good person.
Yeah.
Fuck, even Quicksilver, who's supposed to be a villain, looks at Magneto and goes, "Okay, but Dad, we don't need to go that far though. We're against the X-Men. We're not villains." And that's why they end up being, anti-heroes or end up with the X-Men, because they're actually kind of decent people in reality.
Are you saying that the comic did something better again and again and again?
Yeah, and again and again and again, forever and ever and ever and ever and over.
This is the next one. I didn't read this. You know what? I'll keep it for next week. I don't care. I didn't read it, so I don't know if it's that good. So now we're gonna cover the censorship. So this is just some censorship that we have. So the design has been changed, and people who say that, oh, it's just because it looks better, it's a new design, it's just no, it's just censorship, because the West is making pressure on Japan to change, and that's come with the article that we had at first. Hey,
Jesus fucking Christ.
some somebodies. Yeah, we're almost done.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah, I don't care. They can know it's okay.
No, they can't.
This is what? Okay, so
You could have had a
Pacific Rim director Guillermo del Toro
confirms
the
Lucasfilm passed on him directing a David Goyer written Star Wars film. You could have had a
Best
Guillermo del Star Wars, and you didn't. You got fucked because God doesn't love you.
No.
Meanwhile,
At least
they're
his
gonna
name will never be
associated, solid.
solid by that.
Meanwhile, you're gonna get the guy who wrote fucking Knives Out directing Star Wars.
I don't care. They can have it. Like he's one of the. It would have been the best Star Wars ever.
Rian Johnston.
He always do something good. Okay, let's go to the next one because
Rian.
That stuff. That is because I have to do my stuff.
Oh my god.
So remember, people walk out of the Aquaman and
The Lost Kingdom test screenings because Black Manta slays the hero's baby son. In the comic, when his son gets captured, he tries to break free of his shackles, but he can't. He can only free one hand, and he doesn't have time to break the other shackle. So he goes, fuck it, and just cuts his fucking hand off because it was faster. And then he saves the baby. I really feel there's a sinister agenda behind this of the baby killing. A black man killing,
a
white baby. Because, the baby is probably like the Amber Heard baby. So a black man killing a white baby with his, unwarranted revenge.
Yeah.
Fuck Black Manta. Black Manta more like
just the fact that they didn't let him save the baby is kind of stupid, because I was like, for all the dumb shit that New 52 does wrong, I think that Aquaman is the only thing that they did right. So yeah, that part.
And they fucked it up.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Oh.
No, next time I don't want.
I forgot about that one.
What do you wanna?
No, I don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. So
Cute girl.
So they want to do a reboot for Marvel. I think that they don't understand that the age of superhero is done. They burn it out, and we all burn out. I cannot.
You know, the worst is that they could have done a soft reboot if they didn't sour everyone.
With the MCU.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's what happens when trends die. It's because at the end they all start making shitty movies and people get tired of them because there's too many and too many of garbage quality. You could have done a reboot with new actors and say it's a new universe and, you know, maybe work on modern stories or rework the classic stories or have the time to do all the things that you didn't have time to do. Oh, we didn't have the license for the X-Men at the time. So now we're going to do the universe again, but this time we're going to introduce the X-Men properly.
Yeah. And like X-Men never come out right. Never come out right.
Except for like once or twice.
Which no, I was talking about Fantastic Four. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, Fantastic Four never comes out right.
Yeah.
Not even once.
No, yeah, that's some trash. Okay, let's go to the next one. Some good news. Warner Bros. Japan to celebrate the 14th anniversary of the Fist of the North Star. Hokuto no Ken.
Oh God, it's been 40 years
with a brand new anime adaptation. I can wait. Like with the new technology, your anime is from fire. So I can wait to have like the animation of like
now
Jujutsu Kaisen or what's the name of the other one? The one with the swords. The breathing style. I forget the style.
No, they only have good visual effects. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Kimetsu no Yaiba, but with Kenshu. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, JoJo. I see. Yeah, I can wait for that. So that's good news. Let's go to the next one.
Percy Jackson is really colored.
I don't care that much. So here we're coming with like this who censored some text, and that's kind of
that's a dude, my nigga.
That's a dick move. I don't care. That's a dick move. Some fan service. And
I like that it said Kum and not Shum.
Yeah, I know. That's it.
Oh, you're gonna see what's coming.
Yeah. So so Sentai did again, and that's this one I wanted to come fast with just because like it's like the 5th time that we cover Sentai censoring something and correcting it because they get caught. Like at this point, I don't care. I will never buy some Sentai stuff ever.
Yo, I don't even remember Sentai.
Sentai always cut some stuff.
Problematic age gap.
Yeah. So instead of just writing what's slowly, they have to do some fucking Western bullshit. And that's why I respect French translation. Yeah, I do speak French. That's why I respect some French translation. French always do the translation right.
And I
because they have like a good relation with Japan. It's just the West that's fucking.
Well, technically, France is the West.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean.
North America or West.
Yeah, so Fable is now public domain because fuck DC. DC is fucked up, so Fable is public domain. Don't want to cover this now.
Yeah.
Okay, the last article, I'm sorry. I did rush through it, so we're gonna cover it like maybe a midweek stream just to cover it fast. But yeah, so YouTube demonetized Russell Brand for an accusation. And at first I didn't want to cover it just because it's a little bit out of a scope. But then I was thinking about it and I'm like, no, it's in our scope. Like, it's entertainment.
Just talk about it, my dude.
So, in my eyes, this is one of the worst things that can happen ever. Like, we know how media like to do hit piece on people when the people doesn't agree with them and they have a lot of influence. Like, I don't want to use Nico or Fresh and Fit or the whatever podcast or Andrew Tate as an example, but they all are examples that one accusation that wasn't credible did almost ruin their life. Like, I remember Fresh and Fit when there were like some woman who was saying stuff that didn't make sense, and people are just letting her on the podcast just because she was talking shit about Fashion Fit, and I can understand that some people don't agree with the idea, but then going all the way to trying to destroy a life just because you don't agree with an idea, it's on a level that I cannot understand. Like, and I won't lie, I won't do the death shit or the wannabe between two shit, like saying that, oh, this done both sides. No, 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 no. It's clear done one side, and the other side can doesn't have the power to do half of the shit. So that's the thing. Like when people are like, "Oh, lolly are not good" and stuff, and we don't care about that. This is dangerous for all creator. That means like one accusation can destroy your channel. Just saying. And the fact that the UK government asked Rumble to deplatform him and asked Twitter to deplatform him, it's on another level. Like 1994 was supposed to be a warning, not a guideline, and it's becoming a guideline, in my opinion. So that's my take on it.
That line is overused, but I'll give that to you. Ah, shit.
Yeah, but not in my case. So I think that that's gonna be it. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna keep the article that we didn't cover for covering it next time.
Yeah, for next time.
And yeah, I hope that you like it. Stay passionate and be a little bit evil. And see you next time with all the dumb jokes that coming around. Yeah.